Marcus Woodchurch, and this is for a speech class for TTU. I did a speech about texting while people are talking to you. People are very susceptible to being hurt by other people. It's the way life goes. Sometimes though, it gets pretty ridiculous in a sense that it should never happen that way. I've learned how to put myself in other shoes and try to picture what I'm saying in their perspective. And this is all before I say what I want to say. It's all processed with a second in my mind. If I should or should not say it. I didn't always do this technique that I started, and I would hurt people when I said something that didn't agree with them. Many, many times I did that, and I felt terrible for doing it. So about a year ago, I thought to myself that I needed to change or would keep hurting people, which is when I started this thing I do to make it easy to talk to people.
Yep.
Now to the real problem, and reason that people are so uncivil and antisocial when it comes to communicating properly. There are many sides to discussion on texting, Facebooking, and tweeting that are aiming at it being uncivil. Here's a quote I found on the internet. I'm sure I am not the first person to take notice and comment about folks being hooked on texting, Facebook, and tweeting, but I will say that I think it has hit new lows. I can honestly say that I have talked to many people lately while they have their phone in hand, not texting, just holding the phones. In between texting, and I swear I am looking them straight in the eyes, I see nothing. It is almost like I can see words crawling across their eyes, you know, like a Goodyear blimp. The other day I was talking to a friend of mine in the show, and I said, blah, 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 blah. And he looked at me and smiled. You know that smile, the one you give your wife or husband, and they know you are somewhere else and you did not hear a word they said? That was the look he gave me, but I also noticed that he had his BlackBerry in his hand and was trying to glimpse at the most recent text or Facebook entry. You know, the important matters, like his friend in the next room Facebooking, every month I am bored with life today and the ice cream would help him right now. This guy is just like me. I'm sure he's texted before I use Facebook like I have, but he sees that it takes over people's lives sometimes. I understand if you aren't able to see or call someone because they are at work or something, but if you're with someone and they're talking to you, it's just flat out rude to text or not even pay attention. We are losing our respect for others and common courtesy towards our friends and loved ones. It needs to stop now before it gets worse. It's starting earlier now, too. We have 4th graders with iPhones and Facebook pages. What is the world coming to? This is becoming an epidemic. Pretty soon everything is going to be run by our cell phones, and face-to-face communication will cease to exist. Everyone always knew this day would come when technology would overpower man's instinct to survive, says John Phillips. In my opinion, I know we have come a long way in technology in the past decade, but haven't we come far enough? We need to focus on the real issue, which is medicine and better living for all, not how fast we can talk to someone on the other side of the world.
Very good.